Let's see. Hold on. There we go. There we go. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I have to get my tripod. I have to get my tripod. Oh, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hey, bruh. If you saw my live yesterday and the day before, I've been talking about this shit, bruh. If you've been on my live, if you've been watching my live streams for the last week or so, I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this shit. I'm gonna still do a video about this tomorrow, but I had to go live for this shit, bruh. This is crazy. This is crazy. What's poppin'? I never heard of him. Yeah, I'm telling you, these the people who be behind the scenes really doing the dirty work, bruh. It be the young Caucasian dudes really doing the dirty work. These be the dudes, bruh. These be the dudes. These be the dudes. What's poppin'? Hey, hey, if you've been following my live, I've been talking about this. Yesterday I said that the tables have turned. Their own people are against them now. So the media wants you to believe that it's black. No, bruh. We doing better, bruh. But if you can hear me, put an 8 in the chat. Put an 8 in the chat. If y'all can hear me, put an 8 in the chat. Put an 8 in the chat if you can hear me perfectly well. Smoking that Charlie pack. Hey. The chickens have, I'll tell you. Okay, 8. Okay, we cool. So if you did your homework, you know that crime has gone down all across America. But the media wants you to believe that black people are still, no, bro. These people are now against each other, bro. It's really white on white crime every single day, bro. And this dude, he been talking crap about black people, dog. He been talking crap about black people. But we gonna get into that. Let's hold on. Not now. Whatever you is.
Are you researching dental?
What's poppin', my people? Another one bites the dust. What? Let's go. And look, I know we shouldn't be happy when people pass, but these people do so much dirt to black people, and they think they can just get away with it. I told y'all, bro, the ancestors don't play about their people. And, bruh, when people start getting popped at political rally, whatever you call that racist shit he was at, bruh, no politician is safe, dog. Well, they got him. They got him. Last words was gang violence. Ain't that how ironic? Trust me. Hey, tomorrow I'm dropping a video about this. I just had to go live, but because I couldn't let this moment slip away. I had to go live. The answer, what? They not playing, bruh. From Carmelo Anthony to, bruh, they not playing. And you gonna see, I can't say the word COONS, so I'm gonna call them raccoons. You gonna see a lot of raccoons, they mad right now. They mad right now. Well, they've been mad the whole year because the tables are turning. The tables are turning. So the raccoons been mad all year. If you notice, all the raccoon YouTubers, they've been mad. I can't say the word COONS because some reason YouTube, so I call them raccoons. The raccoon's sick. Just go look at all the raccoons who go against their own people, all the black people who go against their own people. Go look at their channels. I bet you they not talking about this. If they talking about it, they mad. They taking up for the white man. They like old boy on Django. No! What his name was? Samuel L. Jackson. They like Samuel L. Jackson on hold on. They like Samuel L. Jackson on Django. No! Steve, yeah. He received some energy. What? Hold on, there are people who don't agree with political matters, so technically, since it was allegedly, damn, that make it worse. How you? Hold on, he got popped by. Oh man, Charlie, bro. See, people think Trump really is the devil. No, it's those young 31, 30-year-olds like Charlie Kirk. Them the real devils because they young, they in the field. They the real devils, and they got influence. Imagine getting popped in your neck. Now, what I'm telling y'all, this about to change so much. They go watch what they say now. They go watch what they say at these rallies now, because they know they can get it now. Damn, Charlie, bro, I get it now, bro. Talking don't change shit, bro. And look, I don't condone violence because I know how people like to. I know how they like to tussle, but this would really change shit. You gotta pop, you gotta pop somebody in their neck and watch how their tone change. Charlie ain't trying to share heaven with no black. Oh, look, Charlie gonna be mad when he get to heaven and he find out that Jesus is black. Oh my God. Charlie about to be mad when he get to heaven and he find out that Jesus is black. What's poppin', Trey? What's poppin'? Charlie about to be mad when he get to heaven and he find out that Jesus is black. Damn. That lockup when he got hit. Oh, bro, trust me, the videos are dropping tomorrow. How about that DEI flight now? Yeah, I heard he said that if he saw a black pilot or something, he wouldn't trust him. I'm like, oh, you in heaven now, sir? You in heaven now? Well, I don't know about heaven, but if you are in heaven, he about to see that Jesus is black. Rest in peace. Come on, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Tomorrow the video dropping, but let's get into this live. I got too much excitement, dog. And then the best part about it is he got popped by his own people. They gonna all be mad when they find out what? What? Protect your neck, Wu-Tang. I mean, they lucky I ain't got my Alexa plugged up right now. They lucky Alexa not plugged up, because I'll bump that shit right now. I can't stop smiling. What? I told them, bruh. See, they like to feel like they can get away with stuff. Like I told you, those young dudes, he was 31 years old. That's the dudes who doing all the moving for Trump. Them the dudes who sending international guards. Them the dudes who doing all the work in the field, bruh. But now watch they tone start changing. I bet you they don't go, I bet you they tone start changing now. Brother, we don't not understand the magnitude. Oh, it's big, bruh. It's big. It's crazy. They tone about the switch. Because first you had an attempt on Donald Trump, before he got elected. And now you got one that landed. And both of them was your own people. God damn. Let's go, man. This shit lit, bro. Today we lit. Hold on.
Political activist.
Just moments ago, we learned that conservative political activist Charlie Kirk has died after being shot during an event
At a university in Utah, it appears that Kirk was shot in the neck.
Now, at first, we were told that a suspect was in custody. Sources now tell CBS News that person was released. We have team coverage of this breaking story tonight, beginning with CBS's Torian Small, live in Washington, D.C. Torian?
Yeah, David and Lisa, we're standing by at the White House where we just learned that the president will lower flags here on the White House campus to have staff in memory of Charlie
There was a
Kirk,
bone.
the conservative firebrand who was shot and killed at this Turning Point USA event earlier today. It happened in broad daylight at an event at Utah Valley University as Charlie Kirk addressed the crowd. A shot.
See, people think Trump is the one pulling the strings. No, bruh. It's these little young 31-year-old Caucasian dudes, bruh, who really want that power, dog. So they the ones sending international guards. They the ones telling Trump to do this, do that, do this, do that. They the ones doing it, bruh. People like him, dog. People like him. He the one that's, allowing these cops to get away with murdering our people. And he, congratulating them. He the one, bruh. And damn, he got popped. Somebody said, protect your neck. Wu-Tang, what? Let's go, man.
Was fired.
All of a sudden, I hear up top, I just saw him grab, it looked like his neck, and there's just blood pouring out everywhere. And his eyes kind of rolled back.
Hold on. Stay on the case, bro. Gotcha. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that 10, dog. Who said that? Team Cyber One. Appreciate you. You keep your head on the swivel. They are up to something. There's chatter on the social media platforms. Telling you, God black. What? They're gonna be mad as hell getting to heaven and find out that Jesus is black. George Zimmerman, bruh. This a whole different. I saw the video. Yeah, I saw the video too, dog. This shit crazy.
Kirk was rushed from the premises to the hospital.
And like his taco.
Politics and a fierce ally of President Trump. He is a co-founder of Turning Point USA, which advocates for conservative politics on university campuses. Well known to CBS News chief Washington analyst Bob Costa.
I have covered Charlie Kirk for a long time, have spoken to him at so many political events over the years. This is someone who has galvanized.
Rest in peace, Fred. Let's go. Rest in peace,
He
Fred.
is seen as someone who was really able to gather the Trump movement, especially those under 30, and make them into a force.
See? I told y'all. See? This is my first time watching all this, y'all. I just came back from a fucking meeting, and this is my first time watching this. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said.
Political events over the years. This is someone who has galvanized conservatives across the country. He is seen as someone who was really able to gather the Trump movement, especially those under 30, and make them into a force.
President Trump posted, "We must all..."
You see? He was the one who was galvanizing those young people. And now, what do you do? What do you do? When you take the head off, now I bet you all they tone go change. And look, y'all, if in the comment section, if it's like vulgar language or something, YouTube ain't gonna show it. It's gonna say this message is held for review. So, watch what you say, because you know how it is when it comes to black YouTubers. They do whatever to get our channel snatched. So, but like I say, I don't pray for it. Bruh, I'm telling you, dog, he was the one. It's not just him, but watch they tone start to change. Now we got some regulating. Watch they tone start to change, bruh. But he was the one calling the shots, bruh. I bet you he was the one who told Trump to send in the National Guards to all these black cities, bruh. And it's not about fixing crime. It's about getting revenge. That's it. And racism. That's it. It's never about fixing anything, bruh. It's about racism and money. That's it. And revenge. These young people just got the wake-up call. They lies. Now they know politics is, it's dangerous. So they really got to watch what they say. And you don't have to worry about black people. No, we ain't the ones you got to worry about. It's your own people now. Damn, bruh. The ancestors don't play. They made it to where they own people attacking them. Damn.
Pray for Charlie Kirk, calling him
It be on.
from top to bottom. Now, among the many reactions coming into the shooting, we also heard from Governor...
He said Candace Owens used to be buddy sitting with him. Oh, she's cooked after this. You see how one move in political thing can just cook you, bro? Like, you cooked. And I don't have nothing against her, I don't have nothing against her, but you gotta make sure, you gotta always stick with your people, bro. That's what I say. Always stick with your people, because these people, they own people taking them out, bro.
Gavin Newsom of California, the governor condemning political violence. And I should also note the Democrat had Kirk on his podcast earlier this year.
What's poppin',
This
Sudi?
is
What's
a
poppin'?
death that's sending shockwaves throughout the political sphere, and one that we will continue to
What?
watch here
Hell
from
yeah.
Washington. David.
Torian Small live in Washington for us tonight at the White House. Thank you, Torian. This is the
Let's go to TikTok, man. YouTube. Hold on. You see when stuff happens to them on YouTube, you see how emotional they are and they not trying to show everything. But when it's black people, oh my God, they go show you every angle. They go give you witnesses on the scene. You know, YouTube I don't know, bro. YouTube gotta get together. Let's go to TikTok, bro. We gotta just make sure it ain't no music in the video. Let's go to TikTok. Hold on. Let's go.
Counting or not counting gang violence? That's the last thing Charlie Kirk said before he was shot in the neck. One of the students had asked him if he knew how many mass shooters in America there had been in the last 10 years. His response, and potentially his last words, were, and I quote, counting or not counting gang violence. Counting or not counting.
Damn. They say his last word. Hold on. Let's go. Let's do it again.
Counting or not counting gang violence. That's the last thing Charlie Kirk said before he was shot in the neck. One of the students had asked him if he knew how many mass shooters in America there had been in the last 10 years. His response, and
Oh, he
potentially
was?
his last words were, and I quote, counting or not counting gang violence.
Your boy last words when they asked him about mass shootings, he said gang violence and got popped in the neck. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You can hear him talk before he got, damn, you cannot make this shit up. I told y'all, bro. You can go back, if you're new to my channel, just go watch my videos, man. These people think that they getting away with everything. But I told them divine intervention, our ancestors will always step in and regulate everything. Now watch their tone start to change because now they know that anywhere they go, it's up. And you don't have to, it might be safe for them to come. And it's crazy. They so slow. They talk about how dangerous black people are. But I promise you, if they was to hire some black people from the hood to be their security and have that meeting in the hood, I bet you people will protect them. They will be protected. But we the dangerous ones. We the dangerous ones, right? Who said that? Tables turning. The tables are turning, dog. The tables are turning. See, the media, that's why I love my channel, because the media want us to believe that black people still, no, bro. Black women going to college. They getting all the education. Black men are working. They want you to think that most black men are rappers in the gang. Bro, most black men ain't in the streets or rap. No, bro. But they want to show you that. But in real life, we really getting to it. In real life, we really working. In real life, black women really getting to it. You got a small percentage who, that's not. It's always a small percentage. But they want you to believe that it's all of us. But see, this is real life. This is real life. They can't script this. This is live and in action. Let's go, man. We're gonna stay on TikTok as long as we don't have no.
When they said Charlie Kirk got smoked, I thought that he got grazed or something. Somebody probably showed up with some fake ammunition. Maybe he got hit in the leg at the worst. He got full on dome tapped.
Oh, he got music in his shit. No music, dog. We ain't doing no music.
So they posted it up.
Bruh, people, look, if you a TikToker, this is my advice for you. I know y'all want to use music in y'all videos, but don't use music, because when you don't use music, YouTubers can use your video on YouTube and you get more subscribers. I know you want to use the music, but when you got good content, you really don't need that. So that's the only thing about TikTok, man, the music. Hold on.
Thank you.
let's start off by laying some things that I think you and I would both agree on first. I'm sure you like our Constitution.
What's
I'm sure
poppin'?
you're a big fan of our Bill of Rights, the habeas corpus, inclusion in the before even the Bill of Rights in the Constitution itself. When we look at the current league of deportations that's happening,
Hold on, y'all. Let me find something else. Hold on. Appreciate y'all for joining live too, man. We going in. We going in. You know, we got an op. We smoking on that Kirk pack. We smoking on that Kirk pack. It is what it is. Like I say, when they alive, they don't have no sympathy for our people. And on my channel, I don't do that pray for the enemy type stuff. We don't do that. We keep the same energy. We don't do that. Over here on my channel, we keep the same energy. If you worth it, now if you're not worth it, I'm not gonna mention your name. But if you worth it, we keep the same energy. Hold on. Somebody said he said something about FBA. I'm like, oh.
How do black people not have access to a better life in America? What's preventing them?
What's preventing black people
Yes.
from having a better life in America?
Yes. What's preventing them?
Police.
Oh,
government,
hold on. No. Police. How many unarmed black men die? How many unarmed black men die on the hands of police every year?
The unarmed
Nationally.
black? Are you
yes.
serious?
How many?
Charlie Kirk, we're talking about something that
How many? No, you just said police. How many unarmed black men die at the hands of police every year?
Did I say that is the reason
You
why
just
we're
said
prohibiting-
police.
Policing is an issue.
You're right. We don't have
militarized.
enough police
The normal
on the streets of black
the normal
neighborhoods.
Police department is way more funded than our normal libraries.
You see? And look at his little cheerleaders in the back, cheering them on. These the young dudes that Trump got behind him, bro. It's not Trump, bro. It's these young dudes who got the people behind cheering for him. And now they see he got popped. Now watch, bro. Watch their whole tone change. It's crazy because he got popped by his own people. Trust. He knew it was coming. It was a surprise. He didn't know nothing. He was sitting down calm. He got popped in the neck. If he knew it was coming, he wouldn't have did that. He got popped in the neck, dog. Wu-Tang got a song called Protect Your Neck. He wasn't protecting his neck. So he didn't know it was coming. He didn't see that coming. He didn't know on a Wednesday afternoon that he would get popped in the neck before Thanksgiving, before Halloween, before Christmas. God damn. And talking shit about black people. See, the ancestors, a lot of people can say the ancestors don't exist. Look, bro, the ancestors don't play about their people. Eventually, they go get you, and they go catch you when it's least expected. When least expected. They can make all the jokes they want about black people online. All these YouTubers who are black and they hate black people, they can make all the jokes, but I bet today they quiet or they crying. They like old boy off on Django, Samuel Jackson. I don't know his name in the movie, but he was like, no! When Leonardo DiCaprio, when he got shot, he was like, no! I bet you that's how they all are on social media. Y'all, we need Jesus. But when a black person, when they make videos about black people, they like this demon. They call us demons. They tell us we cursed. Bro, they got the audacity to sit online and tell us that black people are cursed. What's wrong with these people, bro? What's wrong with these people, dog? We cursed, but you getting popped in the neck. Come on. Did you hear a white dude in the video screaming, Charlie, Charlie? That's the first video. This gonna show my age. That's the first video I think that went viral on YouTube. When the little white kid, he bit his brother's finger. Charlie! Cooked. Hey, bro. Nah, bro. It wasn't, this was an older person that shot him. So what you talking about? What you mean this generation? White people have white fatigue against white people, bro. White people have white fatigue against white people, dog. I don't see they trying to hide this shit, but I see this shit. White people have white fatigue against white people.
Well, What is the #1 cause of black death in Chicago?
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all the other?
And look, hold on. I told y'all, he is the one who gives these white folks energy. Look at the little white girl in the black. Look at her little four-eyed ass. Look at the other little 4 eyes. Look at him, look at her. A demon. Straight demons. Straight demons. Look, listen, bro, listen. Linda, listen, Linda.
Black neighbor.
Police department is way more funded than our normal.
What is the #1 cause of black death in Chicago?
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all the other blacks?
Yes.
Other blacks?
Who's killing the blacks from Chicago? A bunch of kids from Highland Park?
22% Hispanic. That's very, very, very broad. Where
No.
are those locations at? Where are those locations at? You're saying East Garfield? You've never been to East Garfield in your life.
Yes,
You're
I
from
went
East
once and I'll
Garfield?
never return. How do black people not
You see, he was trolling. So anytime you hear people telling you to stop trolling or whatever, bruh, these people trolling, but they are political leaders who trolling and they hate black people. So guess what they gonna do? He gonna tell Trump to send in all the National Guards to Chicago. When we all know why Chicago is the way it is. Once they unalived Fred Hampton and the Black Panther Party, sent them to prison, Chicago changed. They did all that shit by design. It was all by design. They took away the jobs in Chicago. They separated the black men from the black women in Chicago. All this shit by design. So they trying to play the word gaslight. They really trying to gaslight black people. But like I told y'all, the ancestors don't play about their people, dog. They go pop back up. And it's gonna be when you least expect it on a Wednesday afternoon. I love this shit, bro. I love this shit, dog. Let's find something else. That was a great video. Shout out to you, Charlie Kirkland.
Okay, everybody, you've probably heard the situation that happened in North Carolina. Say the name Irina Zarutska. Irina Zarutska was
Rest in hell.
riding public transit. By the way, she was a refugee from Ukraine, of all places, and she came to Charlotte, North Carolina. And a terrible person, well, you saw what happened. I can't describe it here on TikTok without some sort of community guideline being violated, but if you haven't seen the video, you absolutely should. This individual should not have been on the streets, 14 prior arrests. And it really makes you wonder, why are we putting up with this? Why are we allowing so many people that have committed these crimes to keep on being released? The magistrate judge continued to release this individual.
So he talking about what just happened in North Carolina. And look, I think she passed away. So if she did pass away, rest in peace to that young woman. You know, we don't want nothing to happen to innocent people because, you know, that's, you know. But ain't it ironic when black people do something, they love to highlight it. But all this year, bruh, if you're new to my channel, just go to all my old videos. I've been putting things out there that hasn't been, you know, in the main spotlight. You've been having cops handcuffing black men in prison, 18 cops beating them to death. You've been having these doctors, bruh, it's been doctors. I got stories on my channel. It's been doctors that's working in hospitals, unaliving black women while they going into labor. Multiple, and a doctor never left until they got called out for it. Unalived 4 black women while in labor, bruh. And nobody talked about it. But the fake is fake outrage. It's fake. And now he got popped. Let's move on. Oh yeah, it's up, bruh. I think the next 2 days with me, I don't let shit slide. When I see you talking down on black people, I don't let shit slide, dog. So I'm gonna have one video tomorrow, one the next day. It's up with me. Thank you, Charlie, for this content. At least he left us something. At least Charlie left us endless content. God damn, Charlie. God damn. See, I'm gonna tell folks, you was good for something. He was good for something. That's what my papa always say. When you do something good, he'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell them people stop talking about you. You a good dude. My papa always said that, dog.
Criticize trans people. That's what.
And I disagree with that too. I think everyone should be safe. I don't think that anybody should have any violence thrown against them. Like,
Bruh, if it was a trans person that popped him, dog, that's that's a movie, bro. Let's see. Hold on. Please, no music, man. No music. Okay. Hold on. That's Charles Shooter right there. That's the shooter right here. Y'all let me know, cause let me know. Is that the shooter right here? Didn't he make fun of George Floyd? Oh, okay. That's not the shooter? Okay. Okay, got y'all. See, I'm glad I asked because, like I say, I was in a meeting and I saw this online, but I remember him talking a lot of shit about black people. Okay, so they haven't found the shooter yet. So did they find the shooter? Damn! 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 Okay. They haven't found the shooter, so to me, this is an inside job, probably by Bay Ops. Oh, this shit getting real, bruh. This like a Netflix movie, bruh. This an inside job by they people, dog. Damn. Old dude was arrested for obstruction. Okay. Got that old man on the ground. But I don't know, bro. He probably was a decoy. See, this shit amazing, bro. He looked like one of them decoys. He probably was a decoy, bro. I done watched enough movies to know this is a decoy, bro. This is a decoy, dog. He was sent for a distraction. It's not the old guy. No, I'm saying he a decoy. He was sent for. Look how he dressed, all blue on. Look, that's a decoy, bro. I done seen too many movies, bro. Damn, Kirk. Oh, bro, I need this laugh today. Hold on, I think I gotta go back. Why did I X out of that?
thank you.
Why did I X out of that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a decoy.
Charlie Kirk has been shot. That is the breaking news coming into the Don Lemon channel. Charlie Kirk, who is a powerful and very far right-wing activist and executive
They got the shooter?
of Turning Points USA, shot at a university event in Utah. There is video.
Hold on. It said they just found the shooter. Let me put that in right quick. Charlie. Bruh, so much shit about to change, bruh. So much shit about to change, bruh. This is what getting changed. See, they tell people voting gets changed. No. I think the same thing they do to these other countries. And I'm not talking about violence. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying, if you want change, I feel like, let's see. Kirk, let's see. So they just found the shooter. I don't see nothing. Okay, hold on. Let's watch this.
If you're not shopping central.
Shut up. Oh, white man, shut up.
There, Bayan, we're hearing from Orem Fire. They're on the scene right now. You can keep buying up on the double box. I don't want to ask him about this, but we are hearing from Orem Fire.
There's footage of him laid on the roof.
Not in custody.
And then running. Oh, shit.
The man that in the social media video that is widely circulating, we do not believe that man was the shooter. So this is a fluid situation, Bayan, as you have shown us. Yeah. Mixed messaging. We have one of our producers there on campus, not far from your position. He's in a building right now. He's getting mixed messages too. Some people believe they are supposed to shelter in place. Other people have been told to.
Wait, somebody laughing. He said, "I got the laptop I got. Hey, bro, send me some money so I can get me a MacBook, dog. If you got the money, hey, dog, send me some money. Let me get a MacBook. Everybody not rich, bro."
Evacuate. Clearly, people are moving around the campus as you talk to them. But you should know that according to Orem Fire,
Everybody not
they
rich.
say the shooter is not in custody at 2:25 p.m. right now. Are you? What is the?
Charlie was backdoor.
Yes.
The irony, bro.
Incredibly heavy police presence.
What?
But as you mentioned there, that's what I was saying earlier. In
Damn.
Our conflicting reports. First, there is an alert that goes out saying shooter is in custody. A few minutes after that, we hear from a spokesperson from UVU saying actually the shooter is not in custody.
KTV
Have you seen a close-up video? I did. I
We
did.
brought you a short time ago, and this is really
Damn.
the situation of the shooting of Charlie Kirk, that the shooter that they thought was in custody, in fact, he had that information originally coming from the university, is not the shooter. And now the thinking is the fire department, as you heard there, is saying that that again, the shooter is still on the
Wow,
loose.
wow, West.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download. Campus safe for those kids.
Yeah,
So thank you.
That is so very true, and you can see this is the live picture, and potentially any moment now. I think they're about to give a
This was
mic
40
check
minutes
real
ago.
Briefly. So, Mike, thank you so much for your time here live now from Fox. I appreciate your time. I'm glad, obviously, your family is safe. They're saying they were on lockdown, a suspect now in custody. I appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us here quickly on Live Now.
And thank you for covering this for us. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. All right, let's quickly shift gears here on Live Now from Fox. Right out there to Utah, Spencer Cox providing an update.
We'll first hear from Utah Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bo Mason. Then we'll hear from the FBI Special Agent in Charge, Robert Bowles. We'll then hear from Utah Valley University Vice President Val Peterson.
Damn.
Who's in touch with President Jimenez.
Somebody said it. Hold on. Charlie unalive in a red state by a white shooter. Ponder that. Damn. You can't make this shit up. The whole time they telling you black people this, Chicago this. We know why Chicago is the way it is. We know why. It didn't just start it. When y'all dismantled the Black Panther Party, you ruined Chicago on purpose for money because crime pays. And now your homie just got smoked. Fuck that dude, bro. We don't care, bro. You talk shit about my people, bro. It's up for life. It's up for life because I know how hard these people make it for our people to live an everyday life, bro. They make it hard for our people to live it. They make it hard for black people to prosper. They make it hard. So you think I'm gonna have sympathy? Hell no. They don't have no sympathy for us. They want your kids to suffer. They want your kids to suffer. They want your kids to suffer. They want your whole bloodline to suffer. So guess what? Keep that same energy.
And then we'll hear from Governor Cox. I'll turn the time over to Commissioner Mason.
Somebody said black fatigue. Look, bro, white people got white fatigue. White people tired of white people. They popping white people. Oh. Kirk sold the fuck out deported. Damn. Oh shit. Hey, y'all funny today, dog.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety.
D.I. got him.
Today at approximately 12:20 Mountain Standard Time,
White on white crime.
political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot at an event at the Utah Valley University.
Facts.
He was taken by private vehicle to Timpanogos Hospital, where he later passed.
Yep.
The Utah Department of Public Safety will be co-leading this criminal investigation to find this killer, along with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We're working in unison with the County Sheriff's Office, the local police department, and the University Police Department, all of which have been very cooperative and fully engaged
What's poppin',
in this
ATO?
process. Shortly after after the shooting, we did have a suspect in custody, George Zinn, but he was released from custody after we identified that he did not match the shooting suspect and was not an active.
Yeah, somebody asked, is the shooter still out? Yes. Damn. Well, they said in this video, it says person in custody in Kirk shooting. So I don't know if they found them, but we'll see.
Person of interest. However, he has been booked into the county jail by Utah Valley University Police Department for obstruction of justice.
Oh, okay. Obstruction.
We do still have an active investigation for the person of interest. This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim. While the suspect is at large, we believe this was a targeted attack towards one individual.
Nope, you're right.
It's a tragic moment in our state and in our country. As we heal, we encourage everyone who is struggling with news of the incident to call 988, our state mental health crisis.
Damn, I told y'all, bro. When the ancestors strike, they strike. This type of stuff this is like for us, let's say if, who can I compare this to? Who fights for us today that we respect? This is like, let's say like Rizza Islam. If you know Rizza Islam, if you know him, you know, he take up for his people. He take up for black people. And let's say Rizza Islam was in the political field. This is their Rizza Islam, bro. So to them, this is major, bro. Somebody said this is like JFK. Yeah, it's like JFK to them, bro. This is crazy work because that young dude, Charlie Kirk, he spoke their language. He spoke their language. It's black people, it's gangs. No, bro. Crime has been down. Yeah, we still have a few crime here and there. But for the most part, the tables are turning. The real criminals are young Caucasian men walking into these schools, these grocery stores, these churches, unaliving people. Those are the real criminals. We're done with these fucking... You see? That's how they talk. That's how they talk. But we not your enemy. Your enemy popping you. Somebody said you a piece of farm equipment. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the farmers, dog. I'm not gonna block you. I'm not gonna block you. Cause I need you here today. I need you to see this work. Like your boy said on that battle rap, you go get this work. You go get this work. I forgot his name.
In addition to that, our partners.
I said, you funny, I love it.
Other ways we can communicate.
Yeah, like chicken being, yeah.
Tips and other information. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the FBI, we extend our sincerest condolences to the family of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts are also with the people who witnessed this traumatic event. We know that what you experienced was very difficult. Our thoughts are with you as well.
See, now they see how we feel how our people felt when they unalived Fred Hampton, when they unalived Martin Luther King, because you could say whatever you want about Martin Luther King. You could say he did what he did, but once he woke up, he woke up. And what they did, they popped him. They popped Malcolm X. Yeah, you could say his own people did it, but who led his own people to do it? They was the reason behind all that. So now they starting to see, oh, you see how we feel now. You see how every time we get somebody who speaks up for their people and you unalive them, our Black Panthers, oh, you see how we feel. Now you need mental health services. Okay. The mayor's fault.
As soon as we heard about the shooting, special agents and personnel from the Salt Lake field office.
Somebody say, go back to Africa. Go back to Europe. Bro, I would really go in right now because y'all love calling people immigrants, but who are the original illegal immigrants? I'm gonna let you answer that.
Responded immediately. We have full resources devoted to this investigation, including tactical,
operations, investigative, and intelligence. To be clear, the FBI will fully support and co-lead this investigation alongside with our partners.
What's poppin',
We are
Unmax?
working on setting up a digital media tip line, and as soon as it's established, we'll get that
Exactly.
information out to everyone. I know there's a lot of questions. This is very much an active case, and this investigation is in its early stages. We are following all the leads and all the evidence. If anyone has any information, please report it to the FBI or local law enforcement. Thank you. On behalf of President Jimenez, who we've been communicating with, and she's on her way back right now, I say that on behalf of Utah Valley University, we are shocked and saddened by the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk. We express our sincere condolences to the Kirk family.
Ooh.
We grieve with our students, faculty, and staff who bore witness to this unspeakable tragedy. He was invited by the student group Turning Point USA to speak on our campus.
See, what I appreciate about today's time, bro, is that yes, voting can change your local stuff. But I feel like, and I'm not condoning violence, but I feel like when you want people to cease in corrupting the world, you really gotta match their energy, bro. And I feel like white people are starting to turn on their own people, and they matching their energy. And this is something they never expected. They feel safe around their own people. Now, bruh, they tried to pop Trump. They popped his people just now. Bruh, they not safe around their own people. And I wouldn't be surprised, bruh, because they say they didn't find the shooter. I wouldn't be surprised if they just say we can't find them, and they just find some random black person, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Because they can't find a shooter, but they are so embarrassed that they have to find somebody and put the blame on them. So it's going to be a black person or it's going to be an immigrant. Watch. They are so embarrassed, they have to show that they found somebody. It's going to be a black person or it's going to be an illegal immigrant. Watch. They not going to put their own people on blast if they can't find them. They not going to do it, bro. And let's be real. They probably did find the shooter, but they don't want to show you that. They got too much pride. See, that's the way I think on this channel, bro. I think outside the box. They probably got the shooter, but they not going to tell you that, because it's their own people. See, ain't no black people got time. Exactly. They probably already got the shooter. But the way they ego and pride set up, why would they show you who the shooter really is? Oh, we know the shooter is white. We know that. But to tell me that y'all haven't found the shooter with all those people around, somebody lying. Somebody lying. With all those cameras, with all those people around, somebody lying. Everybody had their phone out. Somebody lying. So they got the shooter, but I feel like they don't want to tell us who it really is, because it's going to make them look bad. It's going to make them look bad, bro. The game is cold. See, that's how you got to think when you're dealing with these people, bro. You got to think outside the box. Don't listen to what the news tell you, especially Fox. Fox, bro. Fox is bought and paid for. They think they just get it confirmed. I think they just have it confirmed. Yeah, man, look. I'd be surprised if they show us who the real shooter was. I'd be surprised. Bullet came from behind the crowd. He said it's okay for people to die, so we can... Oh, he said that? Keep our amendments. Oh, hold on. What did he say about the amendments? Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to Charlie. See, white people getting tired of white people, and the white people in position of power, they never expected that. They thought that they can just say anything they wanted to say, be reckless online, and not have to see people in real life, dog. You can't be online. You got smoked. You talking about shit. Ain't it crazy? He talking about Chicago and he got smoked. You see how the ancestors don't play when you speak on their people? It's a reason why those people in Chicago going through what they going through, because bro, this is what they do, bro. And you can look this up, bro. It's guns coming on trains, bro, and being dropped off in Chicago. Who you think supplying them guns? They ain't gonna talk about that part, though. It's guns being transported to Chicago on trains, being dropped off in the hood, being dropped off and sold to the young kids. It's all on purpose. You know why? Because they have to keep making money for the prisons, bro. Prison is a business. But they ain't gonna talk about that. All they gonna talk about is Chicago. But who causing this to happen in Chicago? See, you gotta think past what's going on in Chicago. The people that's behind, people like Charlie Kirk, bro. Them the ones, dog. But see, today is a wonderful day because now the tone go change now. They go watch their mouth now because now the political field is just like Chicago. You talk online, you might get popped. This shit crazy. Hold on, Charlie Kirk amendment.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal.
Wait, did he say that?
Rational.
Did he just say that?
It's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect.
Look, last night I did live. I do a lot of lives when I go to the gym after midnight. And I was talking about how in the Bible, it's because I don't really read the Bible, but like now on this journey I am in life, I'm starting to have an open mind. And it says something in the Bible. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. I talked about that shit last night. And look, this dude just spoke up his death, dog.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. I think it's worth it.
Damn. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, bruh. And he's, bruh, Charlie Kirk, thank you, bruh. Because you left us endless content. Thank you, dog. You make me want to cry. Hey, I want y'all to go to the black YouTubers. I can't call them COONS, so I call them raccoons. Just go to their channel and just watch them, listen to them cry, bro, over a white man who hated black people, bro. Hold on, who said 5? Wireless Sunday, you always supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. He a man of his word. He a man of his word, man. Hey, Charlie, you went out with a bang. Charlie went out with a bang. Hey, we still dropping the video tomorrow too, y'all, because I still haven't done all my research, but I'm just going live, just freestyling right now, but, you know. He's with God now. And Mark, this the messed up part. If he's with God, he gonna be mad when he find out that Jesus is black. He gonna be really pissed off then. Well, that same gun rhetoric took him out. Ain't that crazy, bro? I never saw this shit before.
But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God.
See, these are the people in political position in our country who they not even living in reality, bro. They really thought that they were safe. You got popped at the neck. Talking out the side of your neck. You got popped in your neck, dog. Bruh, oh my God. That's why I'm kind to people. When I go outside, even online, I only attack the people that do harm to black people. Everybody else, I'm calm to. If you don't do no harm to my people, hey, I'm kind to people, man. Because you don't want to just be outside, somebody just pop you in the neck because you was talking reckless online. I'm kind to people, dog. Unless you attack my people, it's up with me. Even when you get smoked, I'm like the dudes in Chicago. We smoking on your dead homie, Charlie Kirk. We smoking on that Kirk pack. We smoking that Kirk pack, dog. That's how I am. But shout out to the people. Like I say, this ain't no racist channel. If you don't hate black people, if you don't talk down on black people, hey, we don't dislike you. This ain't no hateful channel. We don't operate like that. We don't operate like that. But if you talk greasy to black people, it's up. It's up. Damn, Charlie. Let's find some more things. Because Charlie, he's a hell of a guy. He's a hell of a guy. Let's read some comments. Words have consequences. Facts. Official seat. Facts. Ye shall reap what you... Man, life and death is in the power of the tongue. And sometimes the words can come back and bite you. Charlie hated black people. Now look at him. Look at him. Yeah. I be telling them, bro. See, they think they only human, bro. They can only do so much before divine intervention or our ancestors step in. They can only do so much. We still got Mother Nature. We still got people who get pissed off and really get the job done. Charlie. The real Jesus ain't playing with him. Send him to that place. I'm telling you. You meant to say he was a hell if a guy. Is there an example of Charlie hating black? Bro, I just showed you all the videos. Oh, we got to type. Oh, hold on. He is what people are on Twitter. He is the voice. Imagine the supporters he have on Twitter, bro. Because I heard Twitter is X is racist as hell. Imagine how many young people follow him. Imagine. Now, guess what? They tone go change because now they see at any given moment it can happen to you. So watch what you say online. Oh, that's like a bully, bro. You ever been bullied and one day you get fed up and you just punch a bully in the face, and from then on, the bully is cool with you. I'm telling you, that's how life work, bro. Even with the Carmelo Anthony situation, they was bullying him, bro. And I bet you that other twin, he never go bully nobody again. He gonna be so kind to people. He gonna be opening up doors. He might marry a black woman. Bro, I'm telling you. Oh, you can't make this shit up, bro. What a day. This the kind of Wednesday I needed. God damn. Used to pray for times like this. Shout out to Meek Mill.
I agree with that. Yeah. So then if people choose to do crack cocaine and therefore your kids don't have a dad around, that's your own choice. If you choose to commit crimes and you're in, that's your own choice.
Yeah,
but no other community has had this problem. Why does Black America have this problem?
Oh,
I think there's a direct link between the...
Oh, did you hear that? Hold on. He was really trolling. This is my first time seeing all this, y'all. I only saw like a few clips by him when he was alive. But like I say, as black people, we don't really care about these type of people for real. We don't even hear about them till they die. But this video I'm dropping tomorrow, it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up.
So then if people choose to do crack cocaine and therefore your kids don't have a dad around, that's your own choice. If you choose to commit crimes and you're in, that's your own choice.
Yeah,
but no other community has had this problem. Why does Black America have this problem?
I think there's a direct link between the industrial complex and incarceration.
Well, how does one get to
and the profiling African
Well, hold on.
Americans.
But first of all, it's not a profiling when it comes to that. Blacks are far more likely to commit crimes than any other group associated. It's like 3 to 4 times more likely. It's not even close. So how is that?
Well, I'm not here to debate numbers because I don't have the numbers.
It's okay. When you get home, you can look at it. Black Americans are 13% of the population. They commit 55% of the crime.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So then, if people choose to do crack cocaine and therefore your kids don't have a dad around, that's your own choice. If you
You see? You see? You see? You see? You see? You see? See, these people think that they can just go through life. They didn't create anything. Everything in this country was created and built by black people. And they sit with these microphones like they like the big Don, like they just no. This country was built off the back of our ancestors, and you think you can just talk greasy about the situations that our people going through because y'all created this situation? He talking about crack. Who put the crack in the neighborhood, motherfucker? Now, oh, Lord. Hold on. I gotta screenshot that. I gotta remember that for tomorrow. I'm getting old, so you know how that go. Now his wife is a single baby mama. God damn! You can't make this shit up. Now his wife a single baby mama. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. What's up, introvert? You've been speaking truth. Appreciate you, David. Yeah, David been supporting the channel always. Shout out to you, David. Correct. What's popping? Correct. Now his wife is a single baby mama, but he want to talk about black people, black women being single baby mama when they created all this shit. Dude, y'all the one put the crack in our neighborhoods. Before this, we wouldn't have none of this stuff if it wasn't for them people, bro. They put the crack, and then they put the crack. They were so strategic with this shit. They put the crack in the neighborhoods. Then they took away the jobs to force men to sell the crack to take care of their families. And you know when you young, when you getting money, you go stay getting money however way you gotta get it. They knew this, bro. It was survival. They knew this. But he ain't gonna talk about that part. And then he catch our people, he catch them off guard, you know? He catch them off guard. That's the only reason why for these debates, to make them look good. What y'all have for dinner tonight? Come on, Kimberly. Yeah. Hey, Sam Lamb, that's the best comment I ever received, bro. Now his wife is a single baby mama. And we can't have no sympathy, bro, because they make it hard for our people to live. You got people who going to work, who got to work 2 jobs, then get off and drive DoorDash. Work 2 jobs, then get off and drive Uber just to pay their bills. While they sit up there and just talk bullshit about our people. So we supposed to have sympathy and cry? Hell no. Shit me. My papa would say, shit me. Shit me.
So Charlie Kirk was a racist and said that black bodies needed to be sacrificed to protect the Second Amendment, right? That don't even sound right. Please tell me that man did not say that. And then
attitude, because you're right. You are not in Africa, and you should be thankful you're not in Africa, that you're in the United States of America. Attitude, because you're right. You are not in Africa, and you should be thankful.
Damn, Charlie, thank you for this content, dog. You was at work. Charlie was working. But y'all, let me I'm about to go work on this video I'm dropping tomorrow. I appreciate everybody for joining the live. Thank y'all for joining the live, man. This was a great live. This was a great live, man. And video dropping tomorrow. And we go expose a lot of more stuff that he was saying in the video. But let's go out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang. Oh, hold on.
What do? I get dirty every single year. Crime, like, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified.
Okay, that's it. Let's leave out with a bang, though. We going out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. I think it's worth it.
Shout out to Charlie for being rational. Shout out to Charlie for being rational. Thank you, Stay. Oh yeah, Abel, it's a must. It's a must. I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate y'all too, man. You know, like I said, man, it's up. Videos dropping this